Legend of Zelda. Matter of fact, I got Goku.
That's fine. Yo, Mono, you want to take D. Lenore? It's the character I use against Toxic.
Yeah, sure.
I bet. I'll go first. I think it's Dog Piss. How have you been debating for this long? You haven't gotten better, bro. Like,
that ass, like you been like tier like 6 for
Niggas
like a
blowing
while
hot
now.
air.
Like,
Are you going to go first, or are you just gonna stall?
This nigga been in a deadlock with Nemesis. I'm gonna sip my skin, bro. Hold on, bro.
I'm laughing with y'all because nobody else in the VC is
I gotta scroll. I gotta scroll how to
half
find
the
that shit. Hold on.
VC
You're
is
so
fucking
rhetorical,
muted,
Careless. Now go first, like you said you would.
That was so. Oh my god. Can you just stop talking, please?
Can you just start talking because you haven't done what you said you were gonna do?
Oh my god. Ugh.
Like a pussy retard bitch.
Corny, bro.
Stalling because he's not rhetorical.
Bro, shut up.
This is making
bitch.
niggas cringe, bro. You making niggas lead a VC, bro. Chill out, bro. You killing that kid.
Wah. Keep going.
Let me find this scan. I gotta scroll. Alright, where is it?
You haven't even started with your premise. This nigga's retarded. He's calling me ass.
Okay, I'm pretty sure in Claw's first debate, you take the most trivialist position that your character
stutter,
very
bitch.
obvious.
No, say your premise.
Our position, our character wins via outscaling.
By the way, he's trying to criticize us for not doing this. He didn't.
My position is my character doesn't lose, and my character will defeat your character by resting a nutsack hair on his nose and exploding.
Like what? Okay, but our character wins via their win cons. All right, you agree with that?
Yeah.
Obviously, I don't agree if you're taking the opposite position.
Yeah, I know,
like
but like
he's just asking you, do you agree to them taking the position?
Yeah, exactly.
You can take whatever fucking stance you want.
Alright, it's not up to you, bitch.
Okay, so basically, it's impossible to have any defensive concept when introduced to this weapon.
You're gonna have to speak up. You might just kind of cutting out.
Technique. Your character can't defend against the technique. That's what the scan says.
My character can't defend against what technique?
The ability described in the scan.
What scan?
The scan that was in general set. He's retarded.
Just in general? Alright, bet.
It has like a burgundy background. It says it right here.
Should look old in the motherfucker. Alright, let me see.
Wow.
What the fuck is this even from?
Yumineko.
From like
using fucking Yumineko. Okay. The right key. A weapon for emergencies used by official. Excuse me. By official inquisitors belonging to. I'm not reading that. It's Hitler names Delaner's primary weapon, unlike a weapon.
Can you hurry up, like, bro?
Special tool is known as a conceptual weapon, and it is used to deny the existence of concepts. If it is impossible for the target to use any defensive concept, whether physical, mental, or conceptual, to defend against this weapon, including such concepts as physical barriers,
okay, that's the only part I want you to read, bro.
Conceptual inheritance. Because the weapon denies concepts themselves, even the concept of resisting
he can read the whole thing. It really don't matter.
He's just retarded. Persist regardless of their stamina. Similarly, all supernatural forms of persistence are also impossible, including transference, time reversal, recurrence, and inheritance, because concept denial conforms to
this is impossible to
dictated by the Great Kirk. Any future concepts that employ superlegal methods will also be denied immediately upon appearance. In addition, when the Reiki forms a complete barrier, no concept of evasion can succeed either. Defense is impossible. Evasion is impossible. Persistence is impossible. Its ultimate conceptual weapon is the embodiment of 3 impossibilities. Strict screening by the Great Court of Heaven is required for the usage of the red key. Because of this, very active dispatching the laner who arms himself with it is equivalent to a death sentence. Okay, now what are you trying to prove with this scan?
Yeah.
You said what?
What are you trying to prove with the scan, Careless?
Okay, so correct me if I'm wrong. The initial proposition was the character can deny things or can remove defenses. I'm pretty sure that was the initial proposition. If that's the case, then this just supports that proposition and it just serves as a credence for it, because it's just
was that your proposition or was that your claim?
Are you retarded?
I'm asking you.
What are you asking me?
I'm asking you. Was it your proposition that this character can't? Wait. What was your proposition? Not that this has no defense against or this attack or this weapon or whatever has no defense.
It's not the proposition.
No.
The proposition was that you can't use any defensive thing against his weapon or any defensive concept against it.
Yeah. So
All-
there's no.
That's
what I just said. There's no defense against this weapon. So not what you
Yes.
just
That's
said.
not what you said.
Yeah.
You said that the weapon has no defense. That's not what I said, bro.
What do you think that means? There's no defenses against the weapon.
Yo,
Okay, going over how you normally would define the words in that sentence, it means nothing related to what I said. Because obviously, me saying the weapon has no defense
Okay,
would
and
just
what
go against the
conclusion
initial
are
prop
you
that it
forming
removes
with this?
defenses. That has
What
nothing to do with
conclusion
what
are
I
you
said.
forming with this scan?
The inference I'm drawing is that if this is true, then the character will win because they would just remove any defense your character would have.
That's a non sequitur. You want me to tell you why that's a
How
non
is
sequitur?
how is that a non sequitur?
Because you
Careless
just
is
told me
winning,
that this
Careless
is
is
from.
winning, Careless is
Because you
winning.
just took. Will you shut the fuck? Who the fuck is that?
Yo, take
Wait,
your
Kage,
time.
chill.
Take your time, fuck.
Wait,
Yo,
Kage,
take your
chill.
time,
Wait,
fuck.
bro.
Yo, take your time, fuck. Yo, take your time, fuck.
Wait,
Bro, chill, bro. Chill.
Oh my god,
Bro,
bro.
chill, nigga. Chill.
Wait, go ahead.
All right, you want me to tell you how that's a non sequitur?
Yeah, how does it not follow?
Because our characters don't exist in the same narrative universe.
What? Oh my
Wow.
god, this nigga is
So-
Wow. Yo, wait. Plot.
I didn't finish.
Like,
This
bro,
nigga
plot.
is shit.
Do you disagree?
Get your man.
Do you disagree? Do you disagree,
Like, bro,
Careless?
bro.
Careless, do you
Oh
disagree,
my
Careless?
god, bro.
I'll wait.
Bro,
Quit,
plot.
nigga.
Get your
I ain't
man,
gonna lie,
bro.
bro.
Yo, Kel, can you moderate, bro? This is bullshit,
I
bro.
don't know, bro. Okay, I'm gonna just respond to that obviously blatant retarded.
I'm not even done responding.
What?
Your brain dead.
You literally made a claim.
All right, bro.
You made a claim.
Fight.
Let's just
Moderate, bro.
slowly. Okay, let's go one at a time.
All right, bet.
But do you know
I'll
what
tell
the
you why
point
it's
of a
an. I'll tell you why.
cross-verse is?
I'll
Like,
tell you why it's a non sequitur. It's a non sequitur
You just
because
told me.
wait a minute. I can't even get the response out. That's how
You
know
talk
these niggas are
slow.
retarded.
Hurry up, nigga.
These
Like-
niggas are retarded. They're tier 5.
bro, we don't care, bitch.
I'm gonna.
Well, it's
I'm not
good for
trying to
you.
put on mute, so I'll put him on mute too, guys. So don't try to get on me. Go
Oh yeah,
ahead.
put me on mute too if you can put them niggas on mute. Okay.
Go ahead.
All right, they won't be able to respond to this. Careless already agreed that this is from the Human Echo, which is a separate universe from the verse of the character that I'm using. So obviously, when it talks about narrative conceptions, it's going to be limited to the narrative it's in. Since it's going to be limited to the narrative it's in, it's a non sequitur to say that since this character has a weapon that has no defenses against it, is only in the context of that narrative. It could be the case that in another possible world or another possible narrative that doesn't follow. Now, do you have any contention with that at all? Because if not, I'm just going to debunk the entire scan itself.
Bro, are you retarded? Like, bro. Okay,
Yep,
where
okay.
in this where in the scan does it even apply that it's only inverse and that it's only in the thing? They literally bro, what?
Hold
Wait,
on.
can you mute him?
Okay, I'm asking you a question. Hold
Can you
on,
put
hold
him on
hold
mute?
Do you want me to put him on mute? But cause it kind of
Yeah,
seems
put
like
me on mute, Kel.
No, bro. It doesn't.
No
bro,
moderation, bro. Like, fuck that shit, bro.
Yeah, we're not doing moderation.
Kel, put me on
but
mute.
he needs
Kel,
to-
put me on mute.
He needs to be
Bro,
muted
no.
because that was retarded. No, put him on mute because we were muted for no reason, bro. Shit was retarded.
Yeah. But yeah, I was just gonna say, where in the scan does it even imply that this only works in the inverse? There's literally nothing implying that. And then you're saying that in some possible world it could be the case, but it literally says that it's impossible. Impossible means that there isn't a possible world where this can be the case. And then, right, hold on, where's the scan at? I gotta read it. It literally further explains on what type of defenses don't and do work on the thing, or like no, actually they literally say no defenses work. They talk about concepts, physical barriers, like literally every single type of defense that can be used. They're saying that it would not work. So as long as your character has these types of abilities, like if your character has a physical barrier or has like some sort of conceptual thing or anything like that, then yes, this ability would work, right? Because that's how a cross-verse battle works. In a cross-verse fight, you transfer the abilities and shit like that into the hypothetical. That's literally how it works.
Yep.
And then what else does it say? But yeah, and then like Careless, you could
I bet. So to
say
add,
something.
what Mona was saying, typically when we debate crossfers, we okay. Just to be clear, our stances, we have to make inferences off of the evidence that obviously is appropriate for the crossfers debate itself. Obviously, if we have like a hypothesis that says Goku wins against your character, obviously that can't be actualized if we just don't accept the idea that these abilities are just being neutralized to a specific equal playing field. Obviously, if they're not, then it would just mean there's just no cross first debate. It's very just trivially true. Obviously, if we just trivialize all cross first debates, then there's just no way to debate cross first because obviously, if this ability is observed to only work within this specific verse or has been shown to work within a specific verse, then it would just be trivially true that we cannot make any inference off of it working in any other verses. So the reductio is that it would just it would just be true that trivially we can't demonstrate this ability working in other verses, but we when we debate cause first, we typically have to just assume that there are rules set in stone for the ability to work in other places. Damn, stutterer, fuck, what the fuck, yo, damn,
Are you done? Do you want me to
yeah,
read
I'm
'em?
done.
You keep
I'm
on mute.
done, but
Okay.
damn, my fault, but damn, I
Am I
just so
unmuted now?
fucking pissed. Yeah, you're muted.
Okay.
There's
Bro,
no
let's not do
moderation.
talking stick, bro. Yeah, bro.
There's
No,
there,
it's over.
there's no yeah just mute him because I'm about to
Like
respond.
No, we're not doing
what?
moderation, but we never agreed to hit
I'm not
moderation.
gonna repeat myself. I'm not gonna repeat myself.
Like
Well, we don't
what?
give a
Okay.
fuck,
So
nigga. We're not doing
you're
moderation.
gonna go to okay. Bro.
We never agreed to him moderating. Chill out.
I'm not doing this
Okay.
bullshit, bro.
So then, what the
Okay,
fuck
then
should we
you want to
do?
concede?
I
Like, what the
literally
fuck?
have a
I'm
life.
saying you could just lose the
better
debate,
things to do.
bitch. But like
That
we're
doesn't
not
mean
even
I lose the
interrupting.
debate.
We're not
You want to
even
know? You
doing
know what the
anything.
funny part is? The funny part is y'all didn't even address the point. That's crazy.
Do you want to
Retarded
conclude
as
then?
fuck.
All right, if y'all can mute yourselves up, that's fine. I'll still respond. Can you pinky promise
No,
not to
no,
say
I'm not
anything
muting.
since y'all
Go
are
ahead,
pussies and
bro.
don't
Bro,
want moderation?
I'm
I
gonna go
literally
on mute,
asked for
bro.
people
Just
to mute me. All right. So I think it was Mono or Careless. I can't really tell the difference between the two. They're both retarded. But they said, I think it was Mono that asked the question. Mono asked the question like, why does it being in a different narrative matter or have any narrative significance? Because it shouldn't matter anyway. It's described as all. It's when Careless conceded it's in the verse of Human Echo that it disintegrates that universal claim, because that universal claim is only made within the narrative, not in a cross-verse narrative, retard. So you
What?
actually haven't addressed the point. And wait, y'all promised y'all wouldn't interrupt. So no, you didn't address the point at all. It's not that I'm disintegrating the meaning or the trivialism or making like a power scaling or cross verse debates like trivial or anything. It's just literally that in the context of a cross verse debate, you don't take universal. Wait, you don't take universals into account. They already interrupted me twice like retards, even though they said they wouldn't. I don't think Careless promised, but it's still, it just shows you how retarded they are. I'm not making it trivial because within the context of a fictional cross-verse debate, we do have set established rules, but universals aren't one of them. Otherwise, you could argue that since Zeno is the strongest and can kill anybody in Dragon Ball, then that means that he kills everybody in every universe. That's why I said it's a fucking non sequitur. Now, instead of actually running away from the point, I hope they address that. Also, saying that these attacks won't work is only in the constant of the narrative. Saying that there's no defenses is only the constant in the narrative. So when you make universal statements within the narrative, unless you prove it external to the narrative, you have to concede that or bite the bullet on the fact that you haven't actually proved anything.
Okay,
Bro,
wait,
dude.
Mono,
Are
can
you
I go
done right
first?
there? Are you done?
Yeah, you could go first. You could go first.
Yo,
Thank
Kel,
you.
how are they losing
That
this shit?
was
What the
just
fuck?
ass. Okay, I'm just being this nigga. This nigga is so. Bro, wait, can I
This
go,
shit
bro?
is so fucking
Wait,
funny.
chill,
bro.
chill, chill.
They
Let Kevin
said,
go.
Wait,
This
chill,
is
wait, chill,
funny as
chill.
fuck.
Wait, bro. Wait,
no,
let
chill.
bro.
no,
Oh my
Can
god,
I
no.
bro.
Look at
finish?
the
Like
announcements, bro.
Can I
what?
They called
finish?
this.
Like, can we have a debate? Like, all
Chill
right,
out,
go.
can we have the debate, bro? Chill out. Okay, just to be clear, the Zeno analogy doesn't respond to anything we've been saying thus far. The whole point of the Zeno analogy is just to establish that, well, Zeno, if they specifically make a statement reference to the Dragon Ball that Zeno was the strongest index of that specific verse, I obviously wouldn't be applicable here because obviously we're just saying that the character has the ability to manipulate concepts, and the character would fit the category or the criteria of being a concept or being an idea or thing that's relative to defense. Now, obviously, The universal argument also again
Well, we haven't
doesn't
even
work.
established that yet.
Can I finish, bro? Can I finish, bro?
Well, you didn't let me finish, so.
See, you cry. I literally let you finish. Why are you crying?
You cut me off twice, dickhead.
No, I didn't, nigga. I said,
bro, just ignore this dumbass nigga.
It's on recording,
it's
dickhead.
so ass, bro. Okay, let me just finish the point. Just to be clear, if it's true your character has the properties relative to a defensive concept, then it would just be true trivially that the ability that can affect defensive concepts would just work in your character. The point is to simply just establish that if we cannot prove the character has any similar properties, then we can't draw an inference off of them having similar properties. It's just trivially true. It's retarded.
Yeah, and also that bro, this nigga just did not listen to my question, and like you okay, look, right? I asked what implication within the scan imply, or like where in the scan implies that this would be only inverse, like this ability would only apply inverse. That's what
the implication
I said.
was made
bro, can you
when
be quiet,
Careless
bitch?
exclusivized the verse.
I mean, he can
That's the answer to your question.
bro, like, can you shut the fuck up?
That's the answer
yes,
to your
I
question.
can agree that, bro, that's not an implication for why it's only inverse, dumbass. Just because
I just
it's
gave you the
within a verse,
syllogism
bro.
and you didn't attack
Can you be
it.
quiet, bro? Like, can you shut up? Like,
You didn't want any moderation.
just because, yo, bro, like, bro, can you be quiet?
This is what you get.
I mean,
you
he
get the
said
belt to ass when you don't want moderation.
Like, this nigga is retarded. Okay, so just because a statement or whatever is in a verse doesn't mean that the ability, bro, like, he doesn't know how to
the narrative statements about there's no defense against it is only in the context of the narrative of human echo.
Yo, bro, you let Careless talk. Why can't you just let me talk? Stupid ass bitch. The fuck? But yeah, no, just because it's within a verse doesn't mean that the context of the statement will be in verse. So for example, right, if it says that Itachi can manipulate all chakra or some shit, there's the implication for why it would work only in verse, because it's talking about chakra, and chakra only exists within Naruto, dumbass. That would be an implication. But something like Itachi destroying a planet wouldn't be applied only in verse, because those rules and those things can be applied to other verses, right? That attack potency, that power can work on other things. And so when we have this hypothetical crosswords battle, it can transfer, dumbass. That's my whole point. So you would actually have to give an actual implication within the scan that implies that the thing is only in that specific verse. But I've already given you reason for why it wouldn't. They literally explain what they mean by when they say defenses of stuff. They're talking about physical defense, mental defense, conceptual defense, transcendence, all of these things. These are all things that can transfer into a cross-verse hypothetical battle. None of these things are an inverse only type shit or type thing. So you would have to prove that it is. Like, you just saying shit. You suck, nigga.
Yeah.
So I just found out from this discussion that Mono's tiny bit smarter than Careless, but because you're the only person that made a new point. Yeah, Careless just repeated himself. So
I said it in the earlier point.
Your Itachi fucking analogy doesn't work at all, and I'll tell you why. Because a planet only has one definition. There is no different mode of planet unless the narrative has like some sort of abstract trivial. Yo, who the fuck keeps spamming?
Who is ass, bro?
Definition of
what
that.
other definition of
Wait. I'll tell you why.
What do you think a concept is?
I'll wait.
Nigga is a.
Wait. Do you want to plug the regular definition of what a concept is? So you understand how you're retarded?
I'll wait.
You're saying you're wait. I think you're retarded. You stop waiting, please. You are retarded.
So I'm good to go.
Okay. He's a dumbass.
I'm good to go. I'm good to go. Okay. So I'll tell you why. Because even in cross-verse debates, even in like some versus battle debates, we can't even come to common definitions on the modes of concept. Did you know that there is such things as concepts in the objective sense and concepts in the subjective sense? You're tier 5, so I wouldn't understand you to know.
What do you mean?
But since we have different definitions, wait a minute. Because you asked the different definitions of concepts. There's not a univocal definition of concept. There's concepts in the mode.
The regular definition of that is
and wait a minute. There's modes in the definition of concept which make clear distinctions between a concept that's objective, that exists superior and prior to reality in terms of importance and quality, and subjective reality, which is the exact opposite. Or subjective concepts. And I'm almost done. I know you want to attack points that you don't attack, but just wait a second, be
You're
patient.
so retarded.
So since we've established that just butt fucked the disanalogous Itachi fucking analogy that you had. Now let's move on to the main point again, which you haven't attacked to this point, which is saying that since that is the case, there is still, by Careless exclusivizing a narrative, a problem with making all or no statements within a fictional framework and then applying it to cross-verse because you need to specify the specific mode in which it's in. That's why when we say planet.
My bad, I wasn't listening. You said what was the last part?
When you do cross-verse debates, you need to specify the mode of which these definitions are used.
What do you mean by mode?
Which neither you or Careless
Hold on, but what do you mean by mode?
Literally the fucking thing I just said as an example. Concepts, retard.
This point doesn't matter. Okay,
there is a distinction between concepts in the objective sense and concepts in the subjective sense. Would you agree?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so since you agree, then you know that just saying concept doesn't mean anything.
Okay,
and I hope you learned your lesson, Mono, because from the last time we debated. Because saying that there's wait a minute, wait minky.
This is a new contention though. Like, what are you doing?
This is not a new contention.
Yes, it is. Because even if it were subjective, that doesn't mean that the ability works.
I'll tell you why it's not a new contention. It's not a new contention.
Even if it were subjective,
if you oversimplify the definitions that you're using, you could say it's in any mode, even ones that are detrimental to your own reasoning. Like I could say that concept here in the scan is not referring to objective concepts because it makes a distinction between this concept that has no defenses and all supernatural forms of persistence.
Okay. Are you done being retarded? Oh, okay, so it doesn't respond.
There's no way these
just to be clear, the scan specifies what type of concepts they're referring to. So that point didn't do it. You literally didn't establish nothing by saying that.
No, it doesn't.
Just to be clear, if they say defensive concept,
no, it doesn't.
Regularly. Can I finish the point?
It doesn't.
Concept regularly. Oh my god. Concept regularly just means idea. Defensive idea just means anything relative to idea. If that's true, obviously we're not using idiosyncratic language in the scan. So when we say defensive concept, normally you would just assume they're talking about things that can be defended or can have defenses relative to ideas or relative to things about defenses. And they literally specify what type of defenses are in the scan. So mentioning subjective and objective concepts doesn't do anything to help your point because they're specifically telling us what type of concepts are referencing.
Actually, what you said does nothing to help your point because the concepts that they do specify, they distinguish from the Reiki's weapons that no defense, quote unquote, can go against, which is supernatural. So there's actually more more parsimonious. It's actually more parsimonious to suggest that all terms of conceptual defenses is referring to a 0D or nihilistic, nihil-dimensional view of concepts that they can defend against.
That's what
the fuck does that got to do with subjective and objective? You see why you have to
specify the modes that you're in?
Wait, what? Do you think one-dimensional defenses can exist? Wait, do you think one-dimensional defenses can exist?
I said nihil-dimensional defenses, not one-dimensional defenses.
This is trivia. That doesn't respond to what you said.
If it was dimensional, it wouldn't be. If it was dimensional, it wouldn't be a concept, and your entire scan would be hyperbole.
It doesn't matter. It literally doesn't matter. He just didn't respond to what
I just showed you why it matters, and you didn't respond to what I said.
Oh, okay, you saying that?
I literally just told you out of my own mouth why it matters, and you just didn't respond to it.
You saying
responding to everything you said, and you can't respond to a single thing I said.
Can I finish the point? Okay, I don't see how you're building any type of parsimony there into the point. Just to be clear, once more, the scan says
just explain why
concept, so it can include zero-dimensional defensive. That's just very trivially true, given the fact it says any defensive concept, physical, mental, or conceptual. It's just obviously trivially true that there can be ideas about 0D defenses. There can also be ideas about infinity defenses. How does that change?
It wouldn't be a concept. You retard.
Okay, where's the contradiction?
What? What is happening? I'm so
confused. Wait. Are concepts abstract, Careless?
But you were just talking about
are concepts abstract?
But you just said that there could be multiple definitions.
No, not you, Mono. I'll get to you later. I want to talk to Careless. Careless, are concepts abstract?
It can. Okay, just to be clear, it can be an abstract idea of a physical thing.
Careless, are concepts abstract?
Okay, just to be clear, I'm not saying a concept is identical to a physical thing.
Answer the question. Are concepts abstract?
That doesn't respond to what I'm saying.
Yo, this guy might.
It's a question, dumbass. It's not meant to be a
Yeah,
response.
okay,
The
yeah.
response comes later.
The question is irrelevant.
The question is not irrelevant.
Yeah, because just to be clear, it's irrelevant because you're just conflating what
Because you said there can be an infinite D concepts of
itself.
defenses. Are concepts abstract? Yes or no?
Do you think the concept of an orange is an orange itself?
Is this guy retarded?
I didn't say that.
Yes,
You said
bro.
there could be an infinite D concepts of defense, and there could be zero D concepts of defense.
Yes.
Mono, why are you still talking? I want Careless to answer the question. Are concepts? Are concepts?
You're
retarded. Are concepts abstract? Careless? Yes or no?
Bro, yes, under the normal definition, the normative definition. The
I don't want you to
denotation
answer,
of
Mono. I want
concepts,
Careless
yes,
to
they're
answer. He's
abstract.
still scared to answer. Careless. Are concepts abstract? Yes or no? Are dimensions abstract? Yes or no?
Oh, bro.
We're not saying concepts are identical.
Are dimensions abstract? Yes or no?
This is the category. We're not saying concepts.
Quit wasting my time. Are dimensions abstract? Yes or no?
Okay, given what a concept description is, it can mention things about dimensions.
Yes or no?
It's just a category error on your part. We're not making.
It's not a category error. It's a question, dummy. Now answer the question. Are dimensions abstracts? Yes or no?
Just to be clear, it's a category error baked into the question.
I didn't even make the point. You're already panicking. Are concepts abstract? You said yes. Are dimensions abstract?
I said yes, they're abstract. It doesn't mean
that dimensions are abstract.
It doesn't mean. Okay, can I finish the point?
Dimensions are not abstract. What are you?
Thank you, but I want Careless to answer.
No one is saying
they're abstract.
He's saying that you can have an abstract idea.
You're not answering the questions. Are dimensions abstract? Yes or no?
Bro, dude. Clorox. He's different.
Are dimensions abstract?
He's
Yes
making
or no?
a difference between.
Are dimensions abstract? Yes or no?
Nigga is so ass.
Okay, so I think when Mono hears the word no, he automatically thinks I say his name. I said yes or no, not Mono.
Dude, let me just answer.
Careless
You want an answer?
You didn't answer the question. Are dimensions abstract? Yes or no?
I literally just told you. I just told you that concepts are abstract. Just to be clear, if it follows that
wasn't the question. I said, are dimensions abstract? Yes or no? Thank you. So why did you say? So why did you just say on recording that there can be infinite D concepts of defense?
That's the category error, retard. If I ever made that would be a contradiction.
You're hedging now. You're hedging now.
The concepts themselves doesn't mean the thing is identical.
You're hedging now. It's on recording, Careless. You said there can be infinite D concepts of defenses.
Can we conclude? Can we please conclude? Please.
You said there can be infinite D concepts of defense.
Yes, there can be concepts that reference infinite dimensions. Yes, it's just truly true.
That's not the same thing as what you said earlier.
No, it is.
You said that there can be infinite D concepts of defense. You use infinite D as an adjective literally before that, meaning that you were describing the concepts as infinite dimensional. You're dumb.
Do you want to conclude? This is retarded. It's literally just Grice's razor. How are you going to tell me what I meant by my own language?
Because it's on recording.
When even said it. But you do realize, even if I were to frame the sentence that way, it was still fit in my. You can
say right now. Wait, you can say right now. Hey, I'm careless and I'm hedging my point.
Okay,
I can acknowledge I literally said this, but now I want to say this, and I can literally attack it. I have no problem. You're tier 5, so it doesn't.
Just to be clear, okay. Just to be clear, if you try to trivialize this question, what I mean by my own sentence, when the sentence, even if it was formed the exact same way, can still fit into my roof.
You're not saying the magic words, Careless.
Then it still follows.
That was your point. That was on recording.
Say infinite D concepts, I'm just saying concepts that are infinite D. That doesn't change nothing I said.
That's not what infinite D concepts grammatically means.
Concepts. Oh my God. Concepts.
You can say concept of infinite dimensions is not the same as infinite D concepts. Are you brain dead?
Things about concepts and definitions.
Careless, your brain dead.
Can mention about other things. It's just baked into what a concept is.
It can mention about other things, Careless?
Yes.
Would you stop blundering and stop hedging?
The concept application isn't a dimension. I'm not.
Bro. You're retarded.
So Careless just said out of his own mouth that there can exist infinite D concepts, then hedges his point and says, actually, what I meant to say is concept of infinite dimensions, right, Careless?
They just ask.
It's all type.
Because it's on recording.
I just want to
But
say,
no, like just conclude. Can we conclude?
it's literally all types of concepts because it's talking
But
about all types of defenses. So if somehow a
You're just
subjective
repeating the
concept
point
can be
again. It would
defensive,
You just
Careless
retarded.
automatically
No, but that's
admitted that
just-
it's in the verse of Human so it exclusivizes
So?
what you're saying within the
Okay,
context of the
but
verse.
that's what I was trying to
And
say earlier.
since Mono,
God,
since you want to try to bring up the Itachi analogy again just to get butt raped on it, no, it's not the same as saying planet to planet because planet has a univocal definition and a specific definition. Obviously, we just went over the fact that concept can mean multiple things in multiple modes.
That's
saying
fine.
that
It can,
saying that this is referring to all types of concepts is a non sequitur.
Why? If it says all types of defenses,
I just explained why you brain dead.
But you're literally just saying that concepts has multiple types of definitions. But
You're brain dead.
If the scan is literally saying that all types of defenses do not work, and then they're talking about conceptual, they just say conceptual attack.
Is a narrative conceptual?
Would you not think that would include every single type of?
Is a narrative conceptual, Mono?
What do you? What is it even?
I mean, it depends on what you mean by conceptual, but
yes.
Is a narrative. When can a narrative ever be physical? Like when it's written down or something? Like be serious.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Yes,
what does this have to do?
Physically
Wait, what does it have to do with the scan?
What does narrative have to do with your argument about it being a different narrative?
A narrative physically.
I'm Mono and I don't understand a single argument.
A narrative physically is also trivially true. You can have ideas about narratives. How does this go against our worldview?
Say it again, Careless.
Okay, just to be clear, retard. Mm-hmm. Narratives can be physical. You can have a physical book in your hand. It's also trivially true. You can have conceptual. Is a physical book a narrative? So are you just not going to respond to what I said?
It's a physical book and narrative.
Why does this?
I'm bringing up the definition.
Are you trying to say that a narrative can be defensive? Can you prove that? Like what? Why? What does that even mean? What does it mean for a narrative to be defensive?
I didn't say that. You're the one who said all types of concepts. You're the one who made the false conflation. You're the one who got exposed on the point. You still can't find it.
Bro,
this is a two-way way. You still can't attack the point.
Shush. I said all types of concepts, but that doesn't mean that it will include every single
story.
Chill, calm down. Doesn't mean that it will include every single concept. You don't. He doesn't know how to shut the fuck up. That doesn't mean, yo, bro, are you listening? So,
Careless, our position's physical.
Why are you talking to Careless? You're talking to me. What the?
Because I asked him, is a narrative physical, and he said yes. When you hold a book in your hand, a narrative can be physical. And I just looked up the definition of narrative, and it says
completely irrelevant.
This is a 2v1. This is a 2v1. Me and Careless are having a discussion.
Look at his dog shit.
Who cares if a narrative? Who cares about what a narrative is?
This is the topic. Because wait. I asked Careless, is a narrative. Wait, I'll get back to you after me and wait. I'll get back to you after I talk to Careless.
But this is an
you just said a definition, Careless. You just said a definition that was never used. Careless, you just said a definition that was never ever used. Careless, you said a definition that never existed. Narrative can never mean something physical. A narrative is a position or a story. Are those physical?
Bro, no one gives
yes or no?
Fuck. No one cares. No one cares.
Is a book a position?
Bro, what does this matter with the scan?
Are positions physical, Careless?
We're not attacking this
dumbass. There can be physical narratives, right?
The scan literally just says, right, that it's including all types of defenses.
It can be non-physical.
Okay, oh my god, like on my life, oh my fucking god. Okay, just to be clear, if it can be conceptual, if it's a physical concept could be something that's 4D, 5D, trivially that's true. It also depends on how you're casting out what a concept is. Obviously,
so now you're saying concepts can be physical.
Can I finish the point? You retard?
You didn't answer my question, so no, you can't.
The point.
I'm not going to let you shotgun. You're going to answer the question, and then you're going to make your point.
The way
so, Careless, our position's physical, because that's one of the only two definitions of narrative.
It's only relative, because I'm saying
Careless, our position's physical?
If that's true, when they say any prior to saying defensive concept, it's specifically indexed to anything that can be.
I'm like 5 steps ahead of the conversation. They're so slow.
So if they bring up
our position's physical.
Then yes, it's trivially true that there can be 4 or 5D concepts. Obviously, 4 or 5D concepts are abstract concepts. That will be a category on your part. We're not talking about non-physical concepts.
I didn't say that.
This is very retarded. Do you want to conclude?
I didn't say that. I said
Yes,
Wait,
you
did you say concepts can be physical?
Okay, just to be clear, retard. At the start
Oh,
of the debate,
wait. I might have gotten a better answer from Careless than I ever thought. So you're saying that 4D and 5D can be concepts.
Then you tried saying a dimension is something that's not abstract, and you try to make a contradiction.
Careless, why do you keep saying definitions that never existed?
It depends
you're
on the
just
definition of
discovering
concept.
definitions
Can
that
we just
never
move
existed.
on? Like, holy shit! It literally just depends on the
No,
definition of concept.
because I'm gonna expose your homeboy for saying a
versions
definition
of
that never
concepts where
existed.
yes, the concept is physical. Who gives a
I'm
fuck?
going to
Like,
go
who
to
cares?
every.
The
I'm
point
going to
that
go
I'm
to
trying
every
to say
definition of
is that
concept.
this scan literally says that it includes all types of defense. If it includes all types of
Go to
defense, then
concept
that would
definition.
include every single type of concept that's defensive.
Concept, noun, a general idea or understanding of something, that's not physical. A plan or original idea, that's not physical. A unifying idea or theme, especially for a product or service, that's not physical. Concept, Merriam-Webster. Let's go to Merriam-Webster.
Bro,
Something
dude,
conceived in the mind,
on
that's
the
not physical.
definition of
An
concept.
abstract or generic idea, generalized in particular
Can he debate
instances,
me?
that's
Like,
not
can you
physical.
talk to me, bro?
Organized around a main idea
He
or
won't, he
theme,
just
not
asked.
physical. Created to illustrate a concept, not physical. There's no physical definition of concept.
So now it depends on how we're cashing out ideas.
So it doesn't. So no, it doesn't depend on how you define concept, Mono.
Yes, it does.
And no,
Okay,
it doesn't
what do you
depend on
think
how
an
you
idea
define
is?
concept.
You just gave
Careless.
the most common
Because there's
definition of
no
concept, but there are other
definition of
definitions.
concept that is physical.
Dude, there are literally definitions of concepts.
Come on, let's
where
find
the
it. We're
concept
looking
is
for like
physical.
Scooby Doo.
Sure, I'll look.
We're gonna find the One
I got
Piece,
you.
this
It is
magical
not
definition
listed.
of concept.
Okay, hold on. So, okay, do you know what conceptualism is? If you're a physicalist, there you go.
This is
Concepts
not
are
gonna go
fucking
nowhere,
physical.
bro.
Like the fuck, like shut up, bitch. Like damn.
Physicalism
You're
is
doing-
retarded.
Okay, but Mono, he's just gonna meditate us on what an idea is.
No. Because I just want to say this. One, right? Okay. I don't care if you think physicalism is dumb or not. The fact is that there is a thing called conceptualism, which says that concepts are identical to the mental things or whatever the fuck, and physicalists think that those mental
That's just
things
incorrect.
are physical. Okay, so that would I don't care if it's incorrect.
Well,
That
how
is
does
a
that-
If it's incorrect, then it's an incoherent definition.
Can I talk?
You
That's
do
not
realize
true.
if it's
That's not
physical,
true,
then
bro.
it's an
Bro,
incoherent
I literally-
definition,
I
right?
can't even
Bro,
talk, bro. Can I talk, bro? Damn.
People
nigga,
can hold the
shit.
same retarded positions that you do, but that doesn't mean that it's a coherent definition.
Yo, bro,
That was
shut
just
the
wrong.
fuck, bro. I literally can't.
Dictionary.com. Let's go to dictionary.com to find the phantom
Dude,
concept
I've
physical
just
meaning.
given you
Concept,
a
a general
view.
notion or idea.
Thank you,
idea
sir.
of
Like
something formed by
definitions can be
mentally.
correct now. Like,
Yeah,
what are
that's
you
what I'm saying. I
You're
just don't
dumb as
understand. Like,
shit.
it's just,
Bro, okay, look, I've given
I didn't
you.
say
I just-
definitions can be correct or incorrect. I said
Okay, then I've
definitions
just
can be
given you-
informative and coherent, or can be unconformative and incoherent. Are you
What?
dumb?
You fucker. What? Dude, if there is no contradiction within the definition, then it works. It's a definition that
You're
works.
talking about the
Thank you.
physical position
don't
of
care.
conceptualism.
I don't-
I just said there's an
stop.
inherent
Said it over
contradiction.
5 times.
I just said it's an inherent
Oh my-
contradiction,
I
and you
don't
said
even-
so
I don't
what?
care, bro.
So
What
what?
are you
You
even
can hold an
talking about?
incorrect,
Why does
incoherent
this matter?
definition.
Can I-
It could
Where
still
is the
be a
contradiction
definition.
at? I'm just so confused. Where's the
My
contradiction?
name's Mono, and I use caveman language.
I can't even talk.
Where
I
is
can't
the
even-
contradiction at?
Oh my fucking! Who cares, bro?
Like, he's not establishing that. Can we
Shit's
just conclude?
fucking relevant as fuck, bro. Like,
Sure.
dude, you won.
Okay,
You haven't
can we-
given a P and not P, so I don't give a fuck. 2, right?
Sure,
Who
we
cares?
can
The
conclude
scan
on this
stop.
point. I
Shut
already
up,
gave
bro.
the
Shut up. I don't
syllogism.
care.
I repeated in
I'm going to
conclusions.
talk. I'm going to.
Come on, we can conclude.
I'm going to talk whenever I want.
Right.
So 2.
I thought we were
right?
going to conclude on the point.
Yeah, no, we're not. I never agreed to that. 2. Okay, I've already clarified that this says
I'm
all
proposing
defenses
it
do
to
not
you.
work. All defenses are impossible.
Go
Okay,
ahead.
so just because there are different types of concepts, like subjective concepts and objective concepts, it would include both of these types of concepts, right? Hence why they say conceptual. They would say it would include.
You're
these
just repeating
two
yourself.
types of
Can we
concepts,
conclude?
because these 2 types of concepts can be defensive.
Retard is
dumbass.
repeating himself.
Okay, so
I'm just so
I don't
confused.
care.
How is he responding?
So
when-
that-
Well, it says there's no
Alright,
defense and there's no concepts, and you responded to this
Okay,
like
I'm gonna
5
just
times, and I have no
Do you
answer.
want to conclude as any? Do you want to conclude as any? We can conclude. He
I'm gonna
lost.
just add. Hey, I'm
we
gonna
can
just
conclude
add.
I can't do anything except repeat myself.
You wanna conclude as any?
Let me just, yo, shut up, nigga. Damn.
You were quieter when you were yelling. How is that possible?
I just want to add one point. Let me just add one point, but we can move on and conclude, bro. Okay, just to be clear,
If it's the same point, I'm literally gonna take a piss on the
back to the
microphone.
definitions you were trying to mention that counter the point. Just to be
I'm
clear,
gonna take a piss on the definition if you don't make a new point.
Can I please finish?
Dude.
Just to be clear, if those definitions aren't relevant to what the scan is saying, like for example, if they say any defensive concept, and then the definition of concept is apple, obviously it's just very retarded that they're not talking
He's
about
repeating
apple.
himself. I'm about to take a piss.
It's very retarded. No one thinks a concept is an apple. So can we just move on to conclude?
Careless sounds like a fat nigga. Careless is a fat nigga.
Can
You
we
should see his
conclude?
picture.
Can we
But anyways,
conclude?
yeah, we can
Somehow
conclude.
butchered you?
Okay, who do you want to conclude to? Yo, Zenny, you want to conclude to Zenny?
His ass.
We're concluding for the recording, idiot. What are we doing?
I want to judge. I want to conclude to a judge.
Oh yeah, Mr. Physical Concepts, incoherent definitions can still be definitions.
You
can
be
still
so
find
ass,
something
bro.
there
I
it
don't-
can't
bro, I
possibly
think
exist.
I don't-
Polls, bro.
Yes, incoherent, bro. I mean, as long as it's not a contradiction, even if you don't agree with it, yes, it can still be a definition. Good job, buddy.
Dude,
Yeah,
what's the
so,
definition of a contradiction, Careless? Or
No,
mono?
things can be incoherent without being contradictory. Are you stupid?
I said because it's contradictory, it's incoherent. Are you dumb?
And you haven't given the P and not P, so I don't give a fuck if you say it's a
I already
contradiction.
gave reasoning, and you don't.
What was your reasoning? What was the P and not P?
They're literally
What was
like a
the
skip
PNRP?
CD.
What was the PNRP?
There's no
What was
way.
it? Wait, hold on, wait, real quick. What was the P and not P?
The P and not P? Oh, okay.
Uh-huh.
This nigga is so broken.
No. I got you. Because you brought up conceptualism, which wasn't the definition of concept, but then you explained that the definition of
view of
conceptualism
concepts.
was the views that concepts are physical. And I posited that it was a contradiction. Wait. I said physicalism retarded, and he was like, that doesn't mean anything, Clorox. Just because physicalism retarded and contradictory don't mean anything.
Broke ass.
You didn't say that.
Still
What?
meant that it's on recording, dumbass. You literally said.
Bro, who
that
is
it
this
doesn't mean
Elysium
that's necessary.
retarded bitch ass nigga? Yo, Elysium, mic up, you bitch
And
ass.
since
God,
it's
this nigga
since you have an
is
incoherent
shit. Nigga,
worldview
your ass.
and a
This nigga
contradiction
is
by
shit.
definition is something that cannot exist, the meaning doesn't exist.
dick
Therefore, it's an incoherent definition.
Bro, dude, no one steel man that it was a contradiction.
That
I
is
literally
a-
asked you to prove it was
So
a
how much money
contradiction.
you made in the past?
You literally are
Show me
on
some money,
recording
you stupid
saying
bitch.
that just
Show
because
me a
it's
band.
a contradiction or
Dick
just because it's
like that,
contrary
faggot cat.
or incoherent
Why
doesn't
the
mean that it can't be a
Stupid ass
view of definition
fucking
because it's still a
Dumbass
view of
bitch.
concepts.
Shut
That's
your
literally what you
ass
said.
up, nigga.
Those
You
are the
lost
words
the
that
debate.
literally
You
came
lost
out
the
of your
debate, nigga.
mouth.
Shut the fuck up, nigga. You lost the debate.
Oh, now
Garbage
Mr.
ass.
Physical
Fuck.
Concepts wants to pipe
Shut your
up.
stupid ass
You
up,
want to
bitch.
repeat yourself
Bro,
again for the
concepts
8th time,
could be
Careless?
physical. Like, I don't know why.
You
you
was
Concepts
garbage.
could not be
man.
physical. That's an
You was
incoherent
garbage.
definition.
You are
And I already
garbage.
explained why
you
it's an
can say
incoherent
it's
definition.
You can say it's incoherent, but it's not. It's not a contradiction.
Sure. Okay,
You was
what kind of? Okay, how is it informative to say that something is a concept but also physical at the same time? Be my guest. I will concede the
No,
debate if you show
I
me.
gave you a worldview that does.
You gave me a worldview that's
Like, it's so
contradictory.
retarded.
So
Okay,
under
You just gave me a
conceptualism,
worldview that's contradictory.
Oh my God.
How is it contradictory? P and not P.
It's
No,
not. It's like
ramble.
Mono.
P and not P. Wait, hold on. Wait. P and not P. Hurry up.
You're not
No,
explaining
Rambo,
how
it's
it's
a
an
PNP.
informative
It's like,
worldview.
bro. It's oh my God, bro.
He's retarded. All right, we can
Like,
move on.
bro. Okay, bro.
We can
Yeah,
move
okay,
on. Who do you want to
it's
judge
like-
to?
it's
Who do you
like
want?
trying
Who
to
do you
say,
want
like-
as judge?
I just lost all words, bro. This nigga is retarded.
Who do you want to?
So you're not going to respond to that? Another thing you won't
Bro,
respond
it's
to.
just
I mean,
a
I
You
category
can't
here.
help
It's
yourself.
very
I've
responsive.
already
It's a
explained. I
category here.
already gave you the definition, so it is informative.
Like,
You
bro,
didn't
do
give
you
me a
not realize
definition. You
that?
gave me something that's contradictory and it
Do
doesn't
you not
exist. And if the
realize
meaning doesn't
that-
exist, it's not a definition.
Oh my
Do
life.
you want to
bro.
conclude to someone?
This is so
Is a
retarded.
contradiction, yes or no? Is a contradiction
It's-
something
okay,
that
it's
can't
not
possibly exist in any
contradiction
possible
because
world?
Yeah, I agree. But can
Okay, and you already still made the point that
It's
if it
not
was
a
a contradiction,
because
then it still
physical
could be a
concepts aren't
definition
the
because it's a
concepts we're-
worldview of something that is conceptual
Physical
as physical.
concepts aren't
That's
the
literally
only
what you said out of your
concepts
own
we're
mouth.
referring to. Physical concepts are the only concepts we're referring to, bro. It doesn't change anything. You just
I'm
get a response.
only talking about concepts in the physical sense because it's only you that
Okay,
said
yeah,
concepts could be
concepts in the
physical.
physical sense.
You are literally
Why
the
not?
only ones
It's
that made the claim that
true that
concepts could refer to
concepts are
physical in the
physical,
physical
or
sense.
concepts
And
are
I went
not
over
physical.
every definition of concept, and they
Jesus.
never say
Oh
physical.
my God, bro.
Bro, okay, look, okay. I'm gonna explain this to you one more time. All right, just be calm. Don't interrupt me. Okay? Are you listening, Clorox?
And also, conceptualism isn't even that concepts are physical. You know that, right? That's
I
not what
didn't say that.
conceptualism is.
I didn't say that. I said that
on
if
recording.
no, I didn't. I said this. So I said if you were to agree to conceptualism and you were a physicalist, then yes, concepts would be physical. That's what I said. So a physicalist.
That's not a definition.
Right? It would because okay, I just gave you okay. So the definition of concepts under conceptualism, if I remember correctly, I might be wrong, is that concepts are
Conceptualism is the
identical to the
doctrine or
mental
immediate.
or mental ideas. I'm pretty sure, right? So it's like just
Are
things that you
mental
think of in
ideas
your brain
physical?
and stuff.
Are mental
Yeah,
ideas
under
physical?
physicalism,
Yeah,
under physicalism,
100%.
yes.
I've been
So
saying
under
this
that
for like
definition, it would be
5
physical.
Like
There you go. That's my
under
whole
like a
point.
reductive physicalist account, they'll just say everything in the mind and mental
Yeah,
states
thank
is
you,
just gonna be
thank
physical
you, thank you,
process.
thank
Yeah,
you,
yeah,
thank you, thank you,
yeah.
thank
Everything
you.
is in the mind, which means that something that is physical.
That's not what he
That's
said. He said
an
everything was
incoherent
No, I
worldview.
said everything. I'm saying everything when they're speaking about the mind, it's just gonna be reductive to like some physicalist processing. So
Thank
like some
you.
physical
So
processing. I'm
thank
saying.
you,
Oh yeah, which I said in the first
thank
place was
you,
incoherent and
thank
contradictory.
you. How
It's
is it
not
a
a thank you. That's
contradiction?
the first
How is
thing
it a
you said. You
contradiction?
just talked
How is
about
it a
how
contradiction?
physicalists believe
How
that
is it a
concepts are
contradiction?
physical.
I'm just clarifying.
How is it
I'm
a
just clarifying. I'm going to mute.
Yeah, that's the first thing I responded to. So are you changing it or are
Clorox,
you
so,
not?
bro, Kage, chill, please, Kage, chill. What's the contradiction? What's the P and not P?
Kage in this
Bro,
motherfucker? Yo,
we've
that's
been on this
crazy.
for 5. Can we just move on?
Wait, hold on, wait. What's the contradiction? And then we can move on. What's the contradiction?
For the 5th time, I can demonstrate the contradiction if you want
Yeah,
to. Do
not
you want
me,
me to
please,
demonstrate
bro.
the
Just
contradiction on the
yes.
formative of the
Yep.
definition, or do you want me to demonstrate the
This
contradiction
shit
on the
gonna go
worldview of
nowhere.
physicalism and conceptualism?
I just want you to say a P and not P.
So you want me to say a contradiction, right?
Yeah. Wow.
I'll say it for the 5th time. If you can't respond to this, then yeah, we can conclude. Okay, here's the definition of conceptualism, which is the metaphysics. It's a doctrine that explains the university of particulars as conceptualized framework situated within the thinking mind, intermediate between nominalism and realism, not necessarily physical. Conceptualists view approaches as a metaphysical concept of universals from a perspective that denies their presence in particulars outside of the mind's perception of them. It's an anti-realist about abstract objects, just like immanent realism is. It's not physical. It's literally a contrary worldview to physicalism. Now, for the last time, can you respond to it, or can you just take the dildo and conclude?
It said it in opposition to abstract objects. What do you think that means?
Again, it says that their view is that all of this exists in the mind. It's not superior in a metaphysical sense. It's inferior in a metaphysical sense. And that all of these accounts just reduce themselves to the state of affairs within the mind.
Clorox.
Yeah, okay, now Clorox. What if the mind is physical?
It's
What
like
if the mind
not
is
the-
physical?
It's nothing against this nigga. He just don't know.
They
what
don't believe the mind is physical. It's literally a view in metaphysics. What are you talking about?
But no, I do. Me. I do.
What is
now, what
metaphysics?
happens if I think? Shut up, bitch. What if
Is
I
metaphysics
think
physical?
that I don't give a fuck? What if I think
Is metaphysics
that
physical?
the mind is physical? What if
We
I'm a
can conclude.
conceptualist and I think the mind is physical?
Then you have two contrary worldviews. Retard. Can we conclude?
conclude. He's not doing.
All right, we can conclude. You didn't give a contradiction. You lost.
You're
literally just saying that
You
some
literally
people
said the
don't.
concepts could be physical, and that in metaphysics
just-
is physics. You're dumb. We can
Hold
conclude.
on,
You also said that a definition of concept that doesn't actually exist. That was
It's over. Who do
Careless.
you want to conclude to? Who do you want to judge? What do you want to judge?
Oh my god. Wait, can I say something real
Nigga,
quick?
dog shit.
Can I say something real quick, Wano?
Bro, it's literally irrelevant. I just want to judge. I want someone to tell him he lost. So
Clorox, this is Kage. I want to talk to you.
Kage, you're tier 5 too. I don't know why you're talking.
I mean, yeah, you can say.
What the fuck?
Okay, hold on.
Okay,
I don't know why Kage was talking.
He's not gonna take you. He's not gonna take you
So-
serious. Can we
So,
get
so
a
now that we can
Stuttering.
conclude,
You're literally
Okay,
stuttering.
can we
Stop.
now that
can
we
we
can
get a-
conclude,
Can we get
now
a
that we
judge?
can conclude.
Stuttering.
Wait
Can we get
a
a
minute.
judge? Can we get a
Stuttering.
judge?
Wait, I haven't even scaled my character yet.
Nigga is stuttering, bro.
No,
Move on.
but like, can we get a judge to?
Watch that mic, man.
Can we get a judge to prove this sub point? Like for this sub point?
Shit is so retarded. Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro.
You want to judge for a
better, bro.
subpoint? Why? They have a recording.
So someone can tell you lost.
I don't care. You told me I lost. Do you think I take you seriously?
Yeah, but I want to judge so we can move on. So it doesn't become irrelevant.
Bro, it literally doesn't matter.
I feel like if we won this point, then you can't win the debate. So.
Bro, two people already told me I lost. If I have 9 million people that told you that I won, does that negate those 2 people? No.
Yeah,
why do you want to judge?
Want to judge, bro?
We already have a recording, genius. Why do I have to repeat myself?
Alright, skill
Oh my
character.
God,
Who you
dude.
picking again? Who's your character again?
My God.
Son Goku.
Son Goku.
Am I?
Yeah, where are you scaling him to?
I'll show you after the scan.
No, but just tell me because I might just agree to it because I think I won the point. So
You might.
Bro,
But I'm gonna use
Zeddy, you
Sun
gotta
Goku.
be the most L man's ass nigga on the planet, bro.
Bro, what the fuck? But I'm just so confused. Who is this dick riding nigga? Like, this nigga been on my fucking pubes the whole debate, bro. Who is this nigga? Can you please mic up in the debate?
Yo. So
Nigga been on my dick the whole
Clorox,
debate.
Clorox, we can debate after this because I think you're retarded.
This nigga is so.
Wow,
you still
everyone
mad?
trying to debate Clorox. What
Are you
the
still
fuck?
mad at
How
a
was
judge
our
that you
point?
lost on outer versus
How was our
Clorox?
point? Never
Debate a
responded.
nigga that
I don't know. Who cares?
quit.
Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? Wait,
Yes,
Clorox,
Why is
where are
everyone
you
getting on his
scaling?
ass, bro? He's
Where are
retarded,
you
but
scaling?
shit.
Where are you scaling your
You want to
character?
know something? This nigga said concepts are physical, and he said that.
Where are you scaling your character?
Well, I
Bro,
saw
that-
that. I
that's
saw
the
that.
part
He's
where-
using physicalism, which is.
Where are you
Yeah.
scaling? Where
Thank
are you
you.
scaling your
He's
character?
dumb.
Thank you.
Where
Yeah,
are
yeah,
you
but the
scaling
thing
your
is,
character?
if he's arguing like an internal critique for physicalism, though, like you gotta refute that because he's giving like an
No,
internal
we do
critique.
not. We do
He
not.
didn't do that at all.
Yes,
Oh,
because if he points a contradiction and you don't refute it,
but he didn't, so
Yeah.
we can move on. So, yo,
he
Clorox,
didn't.
where are you?
If he didn't,
No, he
if
did
he didn't,
not.
then
So,
that's
okay.
fine. But
Yeah, I know,
but if he did,
bro,
then
the
you
point is
lost.
over.
No. He already did. And look, Free. I told him why it was a contradiction five times,
Where are you
and when he asked me
scaling,
for the
Goku?
last time, he
Bro,
literally
dude,
was silent.
Where are you, bro, dude?
He didn't say anything, and then said that can we go to a
Where
judge
are you
because you
scaling
lost.
Goku, bitch? Damn, nigga, where are you scaling
Hey,
Goku?
bro, he don't even know himself, bro.
Here, let me get the scan.
Who caught this nigga
Bro, can you?
Kanye
Okay,
turned on?
while
Nigga's a
while you're
fag
getting,
ass, bro.
fucking got this. While you're getting the scan, can you just
Yo,
tell me where are you scaling him? Please,
Sure.
bro. Okay, where are you scaling him? You said sure, so I was expecting like an answer, so you could like tell me like where you're scaling your character.
Bro, you
I
charged
told
me.
you I would scale my character when I show the scans in general.
Why does he want to be so weird? Wow, like it's
Bro,
not
you
that
just say you don't got
deep.
the
Like,
scans, bro.
why do niggas want to be so weird, bro?
Hold on. If you think he can't win the debate, just agree to his scaling and then fucking move on, bro. If he
That's what I'm trying to do. That's why I'm asking him where is he scaling his character so he doesn't have to get the scans and we can just end this shit right now. But he wants to be so arrogant, like bro, like where are you scaling your character?
Mono says he doesn't care where you really scale your character because your character.
Well, no, I do kind of do care because if he scales like omnipotence, I'm gonna have to try to attack that. But I'm just asking, where are you, like, where are you scaling him? Cause it's Goku, like, bro, he's not gonna scale that far, like.
No, I hate
That nigga
niggas like
said-
Clorox, bro. Them niggas think they're so good, bro. This nigga's trash.
Bro, Kage, you are tier 9, bro. Just let him debate, bro.
I'm not gonna lie. First one, bitch, Kage, bro.
I destroyed this nigga on God. Let him
Yo,
debate.
Yo, what about Pacquiao? What about Pacquiao? Will Pacquiao do that? Yes
Shut
or
your
no?
bitch ass up, nigga.
I'm just so Pacquiao do that, bro.
He lost to Mono while he was trolling, bro. Wait,
I'm just so
I don't wanna
confused,
hear
like-
it. I don't want to hear it. To Mono while you're trolling.
I'm just so confused. How did this
Kage,
nigga is ass, bro?
Bro, Kage, you conceded to Vinny, bro. Stop. You're not good. Stop.
Yeah, bro. Hold on,
Yo.
yeah, I
Bro,
conceded
you
to Zinni.
conceded.
I conceded to Zinni, but Zinni
I'm a-
would beat
I'm a
me.
great
Zinni would
debater.
beat me.
Wait, hold on. I don't even think
asked-
Vinny himself thinks
Oh
he
my
could
God.
beat me.
Oh my God,
We
oh
can
my
ask
God,
Vinny.
Bro,
Zenny
who-
cannot
no
beat
one-
Prince, bro.
Oh my god, we do not care. Yo, Clorox, where are you scaling your character?
Bro.
Dude? Like,
He say he's gonna send it after the scan, but Mona, I have to ask you a question.
what's up?
So what was okay? So you argued that the conceptualism part like can fit with
The point was
physical
kind of
science.
irrelevant. This shit had nothing to do with anything.
Thank
It's 'cause
you.
It was really irrelevant. But we were just trying to prove a point that there are definitions and where concepts are physical, or
Thank
like
you.
using
Yeah,
where
that's
concepts are
obviously-
physical.
But wait,
Yeah,
so
that's
bro,
obviously
so
true.
Marcy,
That's
listen,
like-
Marcy, listen, bro.
yeah,
So our
what's up?
skin referenced physical concepts and regular
Mhm.
concepts. They made a clear distinction between the two. He was just trying to
Yeah.
critique us by saying that obviously concepts can't be physical. That would just be a category error on his part because we aren't talking about physical concepts when we say concept. It's just very like ABC 1 2 3 shit, bro. Yeah, he doesn't understand.
We aren't
that.
talking
he
about
says-
physical
he says it's
concepts when we
contrary-
say concept.
he said
Like,
that
we're
there's gonna
talking
be a
about like
contradiction.
all
Wait,
like just
wait.
different concepts in general.
Okay, so I
Yeah,
understand
but
like the distinction. The distinction is like, well, when we're talking about concepts, we're talking about regular concepts, not physical concepts, right? I think
Yeah,
that's the
exactly.
distinction.
but
Okay,
then
he
that
said
doesn't mean
that.
that there are concepts
He
such
said
that they
that.
aren't physical.
Yeah,
Wait, so
exactly.
just to be clear, and then
Yeah, exactly what you
he
just
says
said.
it's contradictory for these concepts to be physical.
Yeah, we never were saying they were either. So I don't see what
Wait,
what he's
like I
talking
mean,
about.
like yeah, I mean,
Then
like
what the fuck?
Thank you.
I mean,
I don't know where we're getting the
how are
contradiction
like
from.
how are concepts being physical I'm so what? Fuck.
I'm
Because
telling. I'm
I
Well,
telling
remember
you.
him
no,
bringing it.
Yeah,
his
non-physical
reason for
ones?
why it was a contradiction was because he doesn't agree with physicalism, which is like, I mean, that's a
Well, I
great
mean,
P&P, but
well, I mean, like, yeah, I mean, like,
Clorox, where are
I
you
mean,
scaling
like that.
Goku? Like, please, bro.
Nigga is dog shit.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah. If I disagree with the view, therefore it's contradictory. Like under my own
Literally.
view, I mean, yeah,
Bro, it's
yeah,
Clorox,
that's how
bro.
it
He does
is.
that all the time. He's just ass, bro. It's no improvement. This shit is embarrassing.
I just remember him bringing up conceptualism, and I was just like, yeah, conceptualism can fall under
First-
All right,
fucking.
all right, Clorox, where are you
Oh,
scaling your
Clorox is
character?
back. Let Clorox.
Yeah. So where's Goku scale to?
I had yo I heard yo on the left of your strong man in my points.
We don't care.
We don't care. Just scale
talk about
Goku, bro. Just scale
Alright.
Goku, bro. Please.
Bet.
Prince, you're
You know that-
You're
genuinely
saying bet and you about to lose
I hope you
again.
know that.
Bet.
You said-
Okay.
you
He's
said what,
saying
Kage?
bet and he's about to get raped again. This nigga
I
is
said you're a
ass.
sink victim, nigga. You lose to
Wait,
Satan,
who
bro.
cares? Who
Yeah,
cares? Who
bro.
cares? Who cares?
Bro, this
Okay, you
nigga
said what,
Kage is
Clorox?
speaking through an air fryer. Bro, what the fuck is that nigga mic
Wait,
thing?
You have a
wait,
list,
chill.
Wait,
Wait,
Yes,
chill,
bro.
bro, chill. No, we're not
Wait,
trying
just
to
let
hear
him go.
that.
Just let him go. Just let him go. Go ahead.
You
Alright, Clorox,
didn't
scale your
fucking
character.
put
Bro, Kage, stop, bro.
retard.
Chill out, bro.
Relax, bro.
Alright, Clorox,
Alright, you
scale your
ready?
character real quick. Yeah.
Bet.
All right, go ahead.
This picture was taken yesterday. It's of me and Goku after the gym.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Goku
So where
scales
does
to
that
real
go
life,
to?
and your character loses
So what
because
is that?
Chaos
So what
already
is the
conceded
inference
some
you're
of the
drawing off of
fictional
this
verse of
man?
Human Echo. Suck
You
my
said
dick.
what?
Wow. So what is? So you're making an inference off of what again?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not doing this
Since
shit.
Chaos already existed, that
Wait,
Human
bro,
Echo is an
I'm not doing
exclusivized fictional
this shit,
verse,
like-
and Goku exists in real life. He has qualitative superiority over fiction. Therefore, Goku slams retard.
Goku can't be in real life if you're doing a cross-verse debate.
Saying Goku can't be in real life is
Okay, just to
incoherent
be
and
clear,
non
if you're
secular.
taking, okay, the argument is still trying. It's just
That doesn't follow.
It's just a contradiction because if Goku is in real life and he's in fiction, that he just can't exist in.
Who said Goku was in fiction?
Yeah, you want to conclude?
Who said Goku was
That's
in
not
fiction?
even-
Please
It doesn't
conclude
even
without
matter.
attacking
Like
my
he's
point.
retarded.
Please
Prove that
conclude without
Goku-
attacking my point.
Prove that's Goku.
Like, this is retarded.
Because the Goku that I know, right? The Goku that most people know comes
Who
from.
said that it's the Goku that you
Thank
know?
you. He comes from.
Who said it's the Goku that you know?
I mean, if you're picking a fucking weird ass non-fictional Goku, then that's cool. We can end the debate. I don't care. I'm not engaging.
Yeah,
This is
yeah. So
retarded.
both of you are retards and you lost. That's crazy.
Wow.
Did not attack the syllogism. Did not attack any of the points about conceptualism.
You never
versus
did.
physicalism.
You never even
Did not attack any of the points about the category errors of modes of concept. So they didn't even. Okay.
Alright,
So
so can we
you
get?
can conclude if you want.
Yo,
Can we have the smart people give their opinions?
You want to conclude?
Can we have the smart people give their opinions on who to date?
You want to conclude?
Mono and Careless win.
You want to conclude?
I mean, Clorox.
Nigga is dog shit.
You want to conclude?
Somebody say that recording, bro.
Mono and Careless win, bro. Yo,
Do you want conclusions?
Somebody don't want that recording. This nigga is dog shit.
So you don't want conclusions?
Okay,
wait,
Why is
hey.
that a cock trying to get the
Yo, Kage, bro, you're not included.
Free, are you hearing this, bro?
Nah, I was.
No responses. No responses at all.
No, bro, free, bro.
No
Don't,
refutations.
bro.
No contentions.
Please don't, bro. Please don't tell me you think he. Okay, so
Peak of tier
free.
5.
Oh my god. So free. So if
It's
Party
like Jujutsu
one makes a
Kaisen.
clear distinction between physical concepts and concepts that aren't physical, and then someone tries to draw a contradiction by trying to conflict.
Careless, weren't the one that you said the concepts were abstract?
Obviously, if we equivocate the two, then it would be a contradiction. But we're not saying physical concepts are concepts that aren't physical. Like,
Careless, you're literally on recording. Are you dumb?
We never once made
I'll literally
that
stream
claim.
the recording for everybody where Careless
You
literally
can
says the
stream the
definition
recording
of
of you being a
concept
retard
is
doing both.
something that is abstract and
You've been
something that's
debating
not
for 10
physical.
years. You
Roughly
haven't
the
got
same
error at all
thing,
your ass.
bro. I'll stream it for everybody.
Bro, I don't know. He thinks he's like the fucking debate messiah, bro. You preach to dumb niggas in other world about dumb shit.
Are you just saying like regular Are you just saying regular concepts?
Stop trying to save him, bro. He didn't
Yeah,
attack anything.
like for example, non-physical concepts.
Stop trying to give him outs, bro. He lost to a tier 5 argument.
Well, I mean, Clorox. I mean, like, if what he's saying is true, then just like, I mean, I don't know.
What he's saying is not true. It's on recording.
Wait. I mean,
It's
it
on
seems like
recording.
you said that he said his definition for concept was an abstract idea, and it's not physical, right? That's his definition for concept, right?
What I said was that Careless was the one that forwarded concept as something to discuss in the first place as something that's not physical, and then makes the claim that concepts and assets are physical. He's literally contradicting himself, and he didn't even know it. Because he was saying that concept. Wait a minute, and I'll explain why. Because he never referred to dimensional concepts, even when I pressed him on him hedging the infinite D-dimensional concept thing. Because it says I wasn't actually referring to something physical, I was actually referring to something conceptual, because it's the concept of physical dimensions. Hedging that point, and it's still exclusivizing it from any sort of physical dimension. Then says that it can be 4D and 5D, contradicting himself in the same sense.
No, because that's just equivocation. I'm not saying physical concepts are just concepts that talk about physical things. That's the blatant distinction. That's why I said it was a category.
You say physical concepts are concepts. What are concepts? Something that's abstract, like you said earlier. So an abstract thing can be physical, according to you. Again, contradicting yourself in the same sense. Careless, you're tier 5.
That's just a semantical game, right? Like obviously when he's saying physical concept, he's referring to a physical idea, right? Like the notion is that he's talking original concept as in
an idea is physical. Again, that falls in the same question because he's using it in the same sense.
Yeah, hold on. The whole point is,
I mean, like you can.
Listen real quick. Hold on. The whole point is, Careless and Mona were arguing under a physicalist perspective. So by that,
no, they weren't.
Yes, they were.
That's the entire point.
They bring up a physicalist criterion. They wasn't arguing under a physicalist perspective. They bring up a physicalist criterion to say that there can be a.
They brought up physicalism as an example to say that there's a definition of a concept that can be physical, which is what I was talking to them in the first place. Careless was the one. Wait. So they weren't arguing from a physicalist perspective. Careless himself exclusivized infinite concept dimensions from a physical concept at all. So he was exclusivizing it. Then says that the concept can be physical and uses physicalism as an example.
Okay, can I guys just chill out real quick? I just need to ask Clorox.
I don't want to yap. I'm gonna stream where he says it. I'm gonna stream it.
I'm just asking. I just want to ask you what view were they arguing under if not a physicalist view?
He doesn't even know himself, bro. He's retarded. No one is saying it is, you dumb bitch.
No, I mean, I'm not saying it is. I'm just saying that's the point you guys are on right now, though. Right? Like that's the point.
The point we were on was because Careless took the courtesy to bring up concept as a form of discussion, because the scan that they showed says that there's no type of defensive concept. Yada yada yada, and then I was the one who told him that concept can be used in different modes in the first place, not in the sense of that concepts are physical or anything, but just that concepts themselves can be qualitatively inferior or superior to reality. And Careless agreed with me on that. And then after agreeing with me on that, I told him that doesn't necessarily follow, because since narratives are conceptual, holy shit, can I even finish?
Well, no, I'm just asking for a clarity question. I just need to know. Like, you can finish right after this. I'm just asking, what do you mean when you say qualitatively inferior, superior to reality?
I explained this to Careless earlier, and it's on the recording if you want me to say it word for word.
Just say it, bro.
No, just like, can you just give like a summary, like not word for word, just like a summary of what do you mean?
Okay, but basically there's a superiority over dimensionality that abstracts has, because it's the absence of dimensions is something that's abstract, and an abstraction can be above in that sense or below in that sense, in the objective and the subjective sense. And Carel's literally saying what? Just agree to it on recording, so I don't know why he's yapping right now.
What are you talking about? Oh, okay, bro, Marcy. So you
Now Careless has
understand
amnesia. Okay, let me just play the
okay,
recording.
bro, Marcy, just mute.
No
Mute
more
the
yapping.
retarded.
I'm playing a
Just
recording.
mute the
I'm
retard,
tired
bro.
of discussing shit.
Okay, so Marcy, listen. So when he
For
brings
showing
up
recess.
subjective and objective concepts, our point is that the character can negate defensive concepts. If what he's talking about isn't a defensive concept, then it has no bearing to our point.
Why does it start from here?
Whatsoever. It's very retarded.
So basically, okay, so to be clear, when you say defensive concept, what is that? Like, what is a
But okay,
defensive
so like
concept?
basically, I framed it so perfectly in my view at the start of the debate. I said a defensive concept is just something that basically can negate anything that allows someone to defend, like to block an attack, defend against it, to keep living, etc., etc. Anything that can help you keep living or keep existing can be a type of defense. So,
Okay.
and then,
So
and
if
then
it's just not a defensive concept, it just doesn't work against your character.
yes, exactly. And then we mentioned
Okay.
things, and then the scan mentions categories, like it mentions
Well, then
physical
okay,
concepts.
so I'm guessing like his point is just like, well, he's qualitatively superior, therefore, in reality, like you guys didn't really get to that point. You guys just conceded, or like
Yeah,
concluded.
and then their whole
That's
point
not
was
that's not
it
the
was
point.
talking.
Oh my god. This is what happens when you have Careless explain things. These things are on the recording. This is nowhere near what we were talking about.
Okay, if that's what you think, bro.
Well, here I'm gonna listen to a little bit of the recording though, since you're screen sharing it. So I'll just
There's both for some reason there's like two separate
I'm just
recordings.
so
I think somebody
confused.
kicked the recording, but I don't
Where's the
know.
contradiction in just saying concepts
Because it
can
starts
talk
from like
about
the
this
middle
thing?
of the thing, and I don't know why it does.
Hey, Vami, was you recording? Yes or no?
Niggas is so ass.
Because Vami always.
Niggas say IRL
shit,
Goku.
man.
Niggas
If
be real
Ami
life.
recorded, please,
Yo,
I'm gonna need
yo,
you to
yo,
send
yo,
it to me.
yo. Yeah, send it now. I'll post it straight to YouTube. That's how I do it.
Niggas be
Oh,
so ass, bro.
I got you,
Bro, oh
bro.
my God, we really don't care
Relatable.
about this debate because we know